Welcome to Kians Vampire Legacies Competition Season 1. I invited official TVL players to compete in this game show for a chance to snatch the crown, win the season, and win any Game Pass character of their choice. Here's how the show will work. Each episode there will be a bunch of main challenges that the players will have to compete in. There will be one main challenge winner per challenge, and they will receive one win on their track record along with 250 moonstones that they can spend in-game as currency. Additionally, 2 players will be in the bottom 2 and will compete in a face-off elimination challenge. Each challenge will face one person being eliminated, narrowing down the players. The goal is to survive and make it to the semi-finals and make it to the final 4. From there, a winner will be chosen and will be crowned the champion of the whole season. I hope you enjoy this mini-series that I've put together, and there will be one episode streaming every single week here on YouTube. Enjoy! Welcome to the Mafia game. The rules of this game are quite simple. 5 villagers, 1 medic, and 1 mafia. The role of the mafia is to secretly eliminate one person in the night while everyone is sleeping. The medic can protect one person in the night and try and protect the person who has been eliminated and killed. Everyone, including the mafia, will vote for who they believe the mafia is in order to try and get to the end. If the medic or the mafia have won the game alone, the other 2 villagers will compete for who will be crowned the second winner of the game. If the mafia makes it to the end, they'll be one of the winners. If the medic makes it to the end, they'll be one of the winners. If all 3 people remaining are villagers, they will vote for who they believe the MVP of the game was. They will be crowned one winner, and the 2 remaining villagers will battle it out to see who will be the second. If both the medic and the mafia make it to the end, the 3rd player in the final with them will be immune. Welcome everyone to my mafia game. Now, the mafia and the medic have both been selected, and the medic has told me who they wish to save, and the mafia has told me who they wish to kill. The mafia has struck, and the first victim they are taking is Celeste. You may now all discuss who you believe the mafia is. Now, one thing that I found interesting watching all of them talk is that the real mafia, Sheila, threw out Lizzie's name straight away, and a lot of other people latched onto it out of fear that they would get voted themselves. As everyone frames and sets up Lizzie, Sheila just sits in the back saying nothing and lets them do all the work for her. The discussion is over, and it is now time for you all to vote. Okay, we have 4 votes for Lizzie. Lizzie, you have been eliminated. You may step to the back of the classroom. The mafia has chosen to kill Benedict. However, as the medic, Benedict has protected himself yet again from murder. After a long and stormy night, none of you have been murdered. The medic has successfully protected one of you. While people throw out Olivia's name and accuses her, Lucy clocks that Lizzie was suspicious of Sheila and mentions that to the rest of the group. It ended up being an unbreakable tie between Olivia and Sheila, so I had the 2 eliminated players come back in and choose to vote for the player that they wished to go home. The second tie ended up being between Vincent and Olivia, and Vincent ended up staying and Olivia was eliminated. The mafia chose to kill Lucy, and I made it a new rule that the medic was not allowed to protect themselves multiple times. It must be done in intervals. The mafia did strike last night and claimed a new victim. The new victim? Lucy. Since the medic and the mafia are both in the final 3, congratulations, you are both the winners of this challenge and you have both won 250 moonstones. Since the other player has made it to the final top 3, that player will also receive immunity. Now it's time for you to all reveal who you actually were in the game. I can now reveal that Sheila was the mafia, and the medic was in fact Benedict. Congratulations to both of you. I had Sheila and Benedict as the winners give me 2 names of one person each that they wish to see in the bottom 2 compete for elimination. Celeste and Olivia, you are both safe. Lizzie and Lucy did compete off camera in a bottom 2 elimination challenge. Lucy lost and Lizzie won. However, Celeste did not show up for the rest of the competition filming, so we brought Lucy back for the next round of the competition. Not only did I bring Lucy back into the competition, but I also brought someone else to replace Celeste in the competition, who you may or may not see in another series that I'm hosting, so that's why there's an extra person. Competitors, welcome back to your second main challenge of the show. This game is what I'm calling Find the White Oak Steak. Earlier today as Esther, I went to the witch house and created the indestructible white oak steak. I then took that steak and flew to a random undisclosed location on the map and hid the steak for the contestants to find. Your job is to locate myself with the steak, grab the steak in your inventory, and bring it back to this point in the town square. No magic or tracking spells are allowed. You are all mortal, so you will not be vampire speeding. I must stress, no magic shall be done. Okay, contestants, you can now go look for the steak and bring it back. We actually ended up having to change the location of the white oak steak because Sheila here was caught using magic. I heard her using Motis multiple times, and I kept saying in the chat, no magic, guys, stop doing it, because they kept using it and they threw me off the bed, breaking my invisibility spell, revealing where I was, and the white oak steak ended up going in my inventory, so we had to change the location, and Sheila was disqualified from being able to win this challenge as she did break the rules. Congratulations, Olivia, you are the winner of this challenge and have won yourself 250 moonstones. The bottom two people that were furthest away from the place where the steak was would be up for elimination in the bottom two challenge. This ended up being Vincent and Benedict. This bottom two challenge for elimination is going to be called Split or Steal. Not only did Sheila disobey the rules and went against us by using magic, but she also just left the game unannounced and has had 2 strikes on her record. Instead of just disqualifying her from the whole competition completely, I'm going to give you both a way to possibly get rid of her for you. Here's how the bottom two challenge will work. Both of you will be asked to select either Split or Steal. On the count of 3, you will both reveal which it is you choose to do. If both of you select Split, then Sheila will go home and you will both stay and no one will be up for elimination this episode. However, if one of you selects Steal and the other selects Split, then only you two alone will face off in the elimination challenge and Sheila will stay. However, if both of you select Steal, not only will Sheila be disqualified and go home this episode, but you two will also compete in an elimination challenge, meaning 2 people will be going home this episode. You guys can discuss what you'd like to do. You're welcome to lie, to manipulate, to betray. The floor is yours. Okay, they've both told me that they've made the decision, so Split or Steal? Well, that officially concludes the end of the second challenge. We have Olivia as our winner, Benedict and Vincent as the bottom 2, but Sheila, you have been eliminated. Goodbye. Welcome everyone to the weakest link. Make sure that you're following me on all platforms at kian.tamblin and make sure you're following me on Roblox for more.